2, 1, drop it.
Everyone, it is me once again at Why Not Mixology, and today we're doing a little bit different. You're not going to just hear my voice and see the cup, you're actually seeing this old man. Now, recently I went in to see my good buddy. His name is Standard Damage. He's over at Twitch, so shout out to Standard. And I asked him in his stream, what is your favorite drink? And he said, my favorite drink is the Manhattan. So, Standard, this one is for you. And so before we get started, I'm going to give you a little bit of a history of where the Manhattan came from. Now, the Manhattan was invented in 1880. Yes, it is a classic drink. Now, for 40 years, the drink didn't take off. It was a once in a blue moon kind of drink, and nobody really cared for it. But come 1920s and the 1930s, it took off like a rocket. Everybody wanted it. And here's the thing, it was more of an upper class kind of drink. It was one of those drinks where they went and they got their whiskey and they cheersed each other after work and they would smoke a cherry cigar. Remember that part, a cherry cigar. Smoke a cigar, drink their drink, and brag about their day, and it just took off from there. So now, this is my version of the Manhattan. And let's get started. First, you need a big piece of ice. You're gonna do 2 ounces of whiskey. Now, the original one was a rye whiskey. I'm stuttering through it. Was a rye whiskey, and I am going to use a bourbon whiskey. 2 ounces. I want 3/4 of an ounce of Sweet Vermouth. And 3 dashes of bitters. You take your spoon, you're going to stir it. Make sure that gets good and cold. And one final stage. Well, there's 2 actually. The garnish. Now the garnish, you can use maraschino cherries. These are bourbon cherries. I'm going to show you the orange peel. You want to peel yourself off. See if I can do this. For some reason my peel doesn't want to peel. And then place the peel in the drink, and there you go. You now have the Manhattan. Now remember, I told you, keep in mind the cherry cigar. We're taking it an extra step. I'm going to kind of move these out of the way just because we're going to have a little bit more fun. But before we do that, let me give this a quick taste. It smells really good. Oh, that's good. That's really good. So, you guys have seen me do this before. I'm going to do it now. So Standard, this is the twist I told you about. The cherry cigar, we're going to use cherry chips and we're going to smoke the Manhattan. So I'm going to take some of these cherry wood chips. Don't need a whole lot. Give that a moment to set. You can see the smoke already going down into there. It's really nice because it kind of gives it a little bit of a mist, so it's just sitting on that alcohol, which means it's infusing it. It's amazing. All right, so We're gonna take that off. Isn't that beautiful? And one more time, we're gonna give it a stir. We wanna make sure that that smoky flavor got down in there. And there it is. The Smoky Manhattan. Cheers. That's delicious. All right, guys. Thank you. Hope you enjoy. Just keep mixing. Make the right decisions. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. We'll see you guys on the next video.